Okay, I was talking about the relationship between nature and miracles, and this was in the context of a statement Jordan Peterson made, something along the lines of that you know there's an ultimate good or God, and we're not sure what people might be capable of if they're able to align themselves with that good or that God. Now, so again, I want to talk about the modern prophets and what they say about this, and I'm going to refer to a phrase from the Bible, which is your faith could move mountains, and I'm not exactly sure what that means, but if I'm going to look at what is said by the modern prophets in relation to this, they suggest that as you get closer to God, then you're moving from the natural realm into the supernatural realm. And in a sense, a human is sitting on the border, between the sort of material world and the spiritual world. And as long as we stay without doing any inner work, we stay in the material realm. But as we move towards aligning ourselves, as Peterson may say, with the ultimate good and with God, then we shift ourselves into the supernatural realm, or out in the spiritual realm, if you like. Now, that this is possible is, described by authors such as C.S. Lewis, who say, well, the natural laws and the laws of physics are all very well, but, if something is beyond those laws, in other words, whoever sets those laws or whatever sets those laws, doesn't have to necessarily abide by them. So you can have, in effect, miracles. So, God has the natural laws which are in place, but if he chooses to, he can override them at any time. Now, the fact that he doesn't, because then things have become very unpredictable, and that's something else I think Peterson talks about. But so we have the natural laws, but you can move sort of beyond them, according to the modern prophets. And the closer you get to God, the more godlike you become. And I guess Jesus is the example here, in that he achieved the status that I'm kind of hinting at here, and was therefore able to carry out the miracles that are reported to him. And the suggestion of the modern prophets is that that's possible to anyone who goes on that journey and reaches that point. Now, so at that point, you're beyond the natural laws. You're more aligned with God and the spiritual than you are with nature and the earth, so to speak. And you can understand why this ability is not necessarily available to everyone, because obviously, the ability to do miracles could lead to people doing a lot of harm. And so logically, I guess it could only, as an ability, be given to people who are aligned with the ultimate good and can do no harm with it. But it's more than that. It's aligned with the ultimate good because it's only because you have aligned yourself with that good that you have the ability. So, I mean, that ability comes from God and God-likeness, and it's only once you've achieved God and God-likeness that you can possibly get it. So you can't really get it any other way. So that's a statement in relation to the natural and the supernatural, or the material and the spiritual, if you like, that sort of follows on from a comment by Peterson, or a speculation by Peterson, about where we might, or how far a person might go and what abilities a person might have if they were to completely align themselves with the good and with God. All right, thank you.